Hello everyone, good day. So this is Princess Cassandra Pimentel, a nursing student of National University near Totu. And for today's video, I am going to discuss my developmental milestones. So for our table of contents, first we have the introduction, second is the profile, third is the infant, fourth is a toddler, fifth, preschooler, sixth, the school age, seventh, the adolescents, and lastly, number 8 is the young adult. So let's go to the first part of this discussion. So we have two definition of terms here. So the first one is the developmental milestone, and the second one is the development. So first, what is developmental milestones? Developmental milestones are a set of functional skills or age-specific tasks that most individuals can do at a certain age range. Although each milestone has an age level, the actual age when a normally developing individual reaches that milestone can vary quite a bit. Everyone is unique. So next, let's go to the development. So development refers to how an individual becomes able to do more complex things as they get older. And when we talk about normal development, we are talking about the developing skills. So what are the different types of developmental skills? First on the list is the gross motor skills. Using large group of muscles to sit, stand, walk, run, and such, or giving balance and changing positions. Next is the fine motor skills. Here we use hands to be able to eat, draw, dress, play, write, and do many other things. Third on the list is the language skills. It consists of speaking, using body language and gestures, communicating, and understanding what others say. Fourth on the list is the cognitive skills. It's about thinking skills, including learning, understanding, problem solving, reasoning, and remembering. And lastly is the social skills, which include interacting with others, having relationships with family, friends, and teachers, cooperating, and responding to the feelings of others. Now let's move on and go to my profile. So again, my name is Princess Cassandra Mahin Pimentel. Birthday is on October 14, 2002, and my height is 160 centimeters, and my weight is 49.5 kilograms. Now, let's go to the infant. So, when I was an infant, my parents says that I actively moves my arm, like makes jerky, quivering arm thrust. Then I bring my hands within reach of my eyes and mouth. I also moves my head from side to side while lying on my stomach. I also head flops backward if unsupported, gives hand in tight fists, strong reflex movements, and they also emphasize that I prefer faces, especially my parents, than those of other people. I also turn in the direction of sounds, focus my eyes on objects up to the foot away. I also constantly look around at various people and things, and lastly, I cries actively. So here is my picture when I was an infant, when I was 1 month old. Now let's go to toddler. So when I was a toddler, my parents says that I starts to use words like mama, pa, like that. And they say that I am shy around strangers. I point to objects, and I am struggling but manage to turn pages in a book. I likes to push, pull, and dump things. I stacks 2 blocks, and my hands objects to others. I also like to play with others, like peekaboo and something like that. I also like to taking turns doing fantasy play and learn to use and understand more words and more types of words. At first, my parents says that I already understand and say mostly nouns, for example, dog and airplane. Eventually, they say that I understand and say a few verbs, like for example, eat and run, but in Tagalog version like kain and takbo. And for the adjectives, they comes next, which I says, for example, is big and blue, like that. So next, let's move on and go to the preschooler. So here, I already remember something, like I hops and stands on 1 foot up to 5 seconds. I used to love that game, and then I also remembered that I goes upstairs and downstairs without support, kicks ball forward, love to play ball overhand, catches bounce ball most of the time, moves forward and backward with agility, like that. I also learned some skills like naming colors, mostly 5 to 10 different colors. My parents also says that I love showing affections. Lastly, they say that I was getting better at conversations. Like I can use longer sentences and take turns speaking. They also say that I say wherever I think and tell stories and describe my feelings. So have your time and take a look with these cute pictures. Now let's go to the school age. So here they starts to collect so many pictures of me, cute pictures of me. So I am more graceful with movements and abilities. I can jump, skips, and chases. I am good at chasing. I can also dress and grooms myself completely without support, and I can also use tools or things which are smaller, such as needles or shoelaces. And lastly, I was able to use simple but complete sentences that contain an average of 5 to 7 words. Because when you're in elementary school years, grammar and pronunciation become normal. So again, take a look at these cute pictures. Cute pictures of mine. And then let's go to adolescent. So here, some things change. Like I go through less conflict with parents, with my parents, show more independence from parents, have deeper capacity of caring and sharing, and for developing more intimate relationships, like intimate relationship with my friends, with my crushes, like that, and with my pets. I also spend less time with my parents and more time with my friends. This time they say that I am so gala because I spend more time with my friends. And during my adolescent period, I have learned the basic language, and they are constantly developing and improving. I also notice that I reach full adult height by the end of my puberty. beyond the growth spurts, other physical changes happen, which include body odor, acne, body hair, my body shape, and my menstruation, like that. So here are my adolescence pictures. And lastly is young adult. So I move into adult relationship with my parents. I see the peer group as less important as determinant of behavior. I feel empathetic. I have greater intimacy skills. Complete my values framework. Carry some feelings of invisibility. Establish my body image. I also read and write frequently to continue and to develop my levels of abstraction, organization, comprehension, and expressive capacities as reader and writer. I also experience physical maturation and observe that my physical maturation is complete, although my height and my weight probably may increase slightly. So here are my pictures, my solo pictures during my young adulthood. So this is my present pictures, and here pictures with my friends, my cousins, and with my family. So to end this discussion, development is about growth and helping to grow different aspects as together they create further growth. Development is vital in today's society or even at ourselves, as it affects every aspect in our everyday life. Certain factors have a huge influence on development or the lack, therefore, or thereof, the need to improve of development is necessary. So again, this is Princess Cassandra Pimentel, nursing student of National University, NERTO 2. This is my developmental milestones video. Thank you for watching.